Hey, Star. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, yes. Dirge got me tilted. When was the last time? Well, I mean, there's been a few games that I haven't been really too happy about, but Dirge sure is one of them. Yeah. Thank you again, by the way, guys. We beat our sub point record. Yeah, so we got another emote slot. Sweet. Got to figure out something to put in there. And then I think we've got a couple. What else I got? I think we have like an animated slot we need to fill. So I will get to those in time. Actually, we got 3 animated slots. No, wait, 6 animated emote slots. Oh my god! Well, they give you a lot of animated emote slots now. That's crazy. Anyway, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that hung out, even though, you know, maybe you wanted to watch Dirge Cerberus. I don't know. Maybe you wanted to watch Dirge. Maybe you didn't. I don't know. But yeah, we're not going to be playing Dirge. We're going to play some FF8 because I've kind of had enough of that. Oh, now what? A Starbird. Oh my god. Listen. Like, I know they're on discount, but thank you. So admittedly, Starburst is going to be helping me out. This is not something that I talk about too often on stream, but I have to go in for a procedure Tuesday really early in the morning. And I am going to be like under partial general anesthetic. So Starburst is picking me up after my appointment. So, and then we're gonna go for breakfast. So, I already owe him one, but thank you again. Hey, Bad Chop, hope you're having a great day. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's another emote slot. I think that's a sub for every regular we have, which is fine by me. Thank you again. We'll be back, with that a little bit later. But yeah, let's check. I need to check like where I'm at on my ad here, because the system's kind of weird with ads. Oh yeah, we got our ads running right now. But yeah, just kind of chilling. Yeah, that finishes our. Did that already finish our goal? Yeah, that finished our goal. Well, I'm not going to add more to that because I think 20 is more than enough right now. Let's not add more to the goal. But thank you again. Yeah, so we are going to start FF8 today. We're just waiting for the ad to play through. I don't want to start playing the game until we get through the ad. Let's put the timer on here. But yeah, so Dirge, no likey. No likey. Now we may come back to Dirge at a later point. But if it is, it'll be at the very, very end of the playthroughs of things. Now my rule for the Final Fantasy Challenge playthroughs, and I think we did this the same time last time, was if a game did not have incentives in which we raised money for extra life for that specific incentive, then it's up to go. Any game that we played that has an incentive where we raise money for the charity, those are the games we must go through because people paid, good money for it. I mean, we raised like $2,800. So for those games, we have to play through them. The vast majority of the remainder of the games, though, I don't think we're going to have too many issues. The only one that may tilt me is maybe Lightning Returns. Maybe. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if Lightning Returns pisses me off. Welcome back, Johnny. But yeah. FF8 is going to be kind of a different beast. we have a couple different challenges for this game. So we're going to be doing all GF. Anytime I play FF8, I never play FF8 and not get all the Guardian Forces. I think it's just, you know, kind of wrong to not do that. So we're going to get all the Guardian Forces, all the blue magic for Quistis, all the final weapons for everybody. Not literally every weapon, but every final weapon. Then defeat Omega Weapon, encounter half and encounter none are banned. So we can run away from encounters, but we can't avoid them entirely. And that might have some challenge in a few little spots. One place I am thinking is maybe Odin's Tower, just because we're going to be leveled up a bit. So we're going to be leveled up and have no, like, we'll still have to do random encounters. That also means that we'll probably get through some of the Tonberries relatively quickly to get King Tonberry. And then we're going to be playing Chocobo World too. Now, Chocobo World will not going to be playing on stream. I'll post some stuff maybe on Discord, or I'll post some stuff on Blue Sky about like how I've been playing it on my vacation. But that is kind of the plan. So again, let's get going here. Thank you everybody for the hype train. That was awesome. I appreciate it. Level 3 hype train. Awesome. Thank you, Starburst, again. All right, new game. I'm gonna eat my snack during this cutscene. Kind of off center for some reason. One thing we won't be doing is I'm not going to be tracking the amount of time I spend in Chocobo World, because we're not going to unlock it until like Disc 2, and it's going to be kind of ongoing, right? I'll have it running quite a bit during my vacation and maybe at work or stuff like that. Realize I lost something here. There's also going to be, I'm not saying there's going to be a lot of triple triad. There's going to be some triple triad. Although that probably won't start until after the Dalit mission. Oh, don't. Oh my God. Come on, come on, video game. Please tell me my FF8 disc isn't screwed. Oh man. All right. Well, we'll see. That's not good. Problematic. All right, I might have to get a new copy of FF8 if it might just be my first disc is screwed. Let's see if we can get through this cutscene. Thankfully, there is a video game retro store not far from where I live, and I have time to go tomorrow before I get ready for my appointment. So let's see while everything implodes. They have any copies of FF8? Yeah, they do. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see if we can let's see if nothing breaks before we can get to a point where we can save. And then if we can save, then I'll just reset and check the disk. All right. Did we have names for the FF8? I think all of our names for FF8 were all the OG ones. But let's double check anyway. Naming sheet. Yeah, they're all the same. All right. So all normal. Except for the chocobo. We do have to name the chocobo. Let's see if this one runs okay. We should get another cutscene here. Okay. I like that we did start getting more of these like overlapping dialogue boxes when they're talking, so you can tell that they're actually like interrupting each other. All right, let's get our stuff. I need to change my controls. For some reason in these menus, you have to use like triangle to cancel for some godforsaken reason. All right, customize. Oopsie daisy. Talk, confirm, cancel, talk, menu. There we go. We do have analog in this game, which is good. Camera movement, sure. Once for scan, ATBs wait for us for now. This party started, so start with you. And then you are going to be card. All right, let's give him... Oh, we can get the drop points in here. We're not going to mash here because I don't want to give her a tour. So my usual card plan is I don't do any cards right now. I wait until after I have the Ifrit card, and then I will use the card ability on some bombs in the fire cave. Because the bomb cards are pretty strong on like down right. And then I wait until basically we have like Diablo's card. Isn't there? I thought there was. Yeah, there's right here. But basically at that point, we'll have, we'll usually have like 2 bomb cards and then, well, 2 bomb cards, Ifrit. Then after we beat Diablos, we have Diablos card 2. Although with Ifrit and 2 bombs, you can start winning cards. Usually I start with the mini Mog card, which is from the kid that runs around the circle at the start. And then that gives us a strong up and down. And from there, it's relatively easy to get Quistis' card. And then from there, you just kind of grind. So you can just mash cancel there and you don't have to do the tutorials. That's true of pretty much every tutorial in this game. Alright, we give Quistis, Shiva. Alright, start simple. Oh, did I put memory cursor on? I did not. One thing we do have to take into consideration is because we are doing all blue magic, I need to get Siren to level 100 to do one of the mods. So what I usually do here is if you do that, if you follow along like the mountain ranges, you'll usually get a glacial eye. These guys have cure, which just makes the first little while easier. And thankfully, we're also not really worried about too much magic grinding. Because once we start getting refines, it makes life way easier. But getting lots of cures at the start can't hurt. Alright, we'll just slap on. Just to get some on there. We'll get some Thunders because we're going to need them, so might as well get them now. We'll get a few now anyway. Wow, nice job. Nice. One down. All right. We're going to grind here for a tiny little bit here. I would like to get the card ability before we do the fire cave. We'll be summoning a bit. I just find it's easier to grind this way. If we're lucky, they'll jump out. Oh, one did. And if we're lucky, we'll get a bunch of fish fins while we do this prank too. Because fish fins will be water, which is really good for like right now, stat-wise. It's what all is good for. That's very interesting timing. I need to work on my timing. Good God. Crit. Let's do a little bit more of this. It's gonna be interesting doing this entire game with no encounters or reduced encounters. My partner is fun. We should have ice refine now. No? Or is it 30? We must be really close. 28. Yeah, okay. One more. I've always had a habit of this game where I tried to do the Renzakuken regardless of which character it is. So like I always try to like time hitting R1 even if it's not Squall's turn. Alright. We're done with that. Hey, we got just enough of them too. Alright, he's 34, so he should learn that relatively quickly. And then let's start hitting junctions. Start with strength. And put a cave right there. Really? Another one? Okay. Giving me an excuse to get some wizards. Oh, should probably get 9 almost every time now. I also like that they have like custom animations for like crit punches. Wow. That was like 1.5 steps. I didn't know he had vampire. I learn something every day. I do not remember the encounter rate being so high. Oh, good, bugs. I'm also not a fan of using boost. I just find boost annoying to use. Right, junctioning magic, ignore it. I already know how to use their gunblade. Alright, yes, I know how to do it. Alright, we don't spend any time doing anything here. I was gonna say, there's usually a fight right at the top of this screen. As long as you don't dilly-dally. Oh, bats. These things have like no health. Alright. One thing we're gonna do really quickly here is change what he's gonna learn to card mod. Just so we can start getting AP on card mod. There's a good enough fight in this room. Ooh, hello. Let's use Shiva to wipe them all out at once. Yeah, I'm ready. I appreciate for dropping a block ice on his head. I think this guy's got like 1,000 hit points or something like that. They have Shiva. Yeah, we're awesome. Probably it. Oh, good punch us. Cool. Get Ifrit. All right, let's Junction Squall with Ifrit. And then we can function. Status attack. Blizzard. He's working on that. Card mod's going to be a while, but we don't have to worry about it too much. And then if this guy gets some HP junction here. Oh, we need to get a card. So let's get rid of GF in here and put card. So I'm looking for bombs. Those aren't bombs. I don't know the best place to get the bomb encounter. That's cool. Alright, let's try to get some bombs. That's a bomb. Alright, let's do that. I don't want to crit it because critting would probably one-shot it. Alright. We might be able to card it now. I like to have like 3 of them. You don't get experience for carding enemies. You get AP though. And enemies also have a rare card that they can turn into. If I remember right, the bomb card is actually, the rare for the bomb is actually really good. I just can't remember what it is. And it's almost impossible to card bats because they just die in one hit. You have to use like Demi on them to not kill them. less bats, please. I wonder, we might be able to get a duel if we don't crit it. Things also hit kind of hard. Hey, we got a bat. Better than nothing. There we go. That should be enough. We're done here. All right, save. All right. Ooh, do we do this now or we do this later? Should be able to do this now. Alright, this is where we can upgrade our weapons, but we can't do that right now. Alright, we want you. I wish to challenge you. I changed my mind. I wish to challenge you. I changed my mind. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get her to use the all rule. And then when she uses the all rule, I'll quit out and leave. Diff isn't terrible, because diff is you get cards equal to the number of points that you beat them by. But all is just you take everything, which is just way easier. Unless you lose. Direct is a no. We don't play with direct. Come on, lady. Give me the rule I want. Thank you. Alright, we can also make one little stop here. I'm going to change my camera. If you run down the railroad tracks, don't do this in real life, by the way. You run down railroad tracks into the tunnel, you get an Azuna drop point. Oh, wow, one Azuna. Thanks. Just following the road because there's no encounters on the road. I just want to give Squall more magic. He's going to teach us how to take care of our guardian forces. We'll skip that. That guy actually has some good cards. All right, let's see if we can make this work. back here, you little cheat. Oh, man, almost. We'll come back around here. Where is he? Come on, kid. We got stuff to do. There he is. What is our best? We do not have much array of cards. He didn't use it, the little bastard. Yeah, he's gonna drop that there. That's fine, because we can drop that here. Draw is actually fine because draw means that we get to play again. One second here. Alright, I just want to make sure noise in the background's not getting picked up by Mike. Hey, there's Mini Mog. Use it. Okay, can't peel that back. All right, one rare. One thing a lot of people don't know is you can literally use this as a shortcut. It will just immediately transport you to that spot. I can't remember if we're supposed to go up or down. I think you're supposed to go up. I think I did it wrong. Yeah. So you can use the map in the middle to go directly to the room that you want to go to. So you can just teleport straight to the cafeteria. You don't have to run all the way over there. And we don't want to buy any hot dogs. Alright, bought a guy in the back. Let's play cards. Thinking probably Gustavius. We'll seal off the top corner. Let's do this. I think we've got this one anyway. Put this here. He can't take the one on the top. Can't take that one. That Elastoid card is really good. More cards. This should be good for us for a while, actually. Because I don't think any of these cards, other than that one. Most of these aren't going to be an issue. I'm going to put this here. I think I've buggered this up. Yep. All right. And what do we do when we lose? We just reset. Oh, why is that flashing? That's not supposed to flash like that. I wonder if that's the disk problem? Is that published? Is that actually video? That's so weird. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. Wouldn't be surprised at all if that a Square Enix sign is actually just a video. Try this again. I'm trying to think of what's the best one out of these. I still think it's Thrustavius. Are using all your junk cards, huh? He'll probably drop. Yeah, he'll drop that over there. This goes here. And then I put here. You drop anything there. I drop it. One, two, three, four. Let's stick with the Thrustavius. Ooh, Marlboro. He is. This might be harder. Okay. Let's bury that. I might be kind of SOL in general, unless I can bait him into doing something stupid. Yeah, I'll lose in this one. Alright, I need a stronger left side than that Thrustavius. So we'll go back to what we were doing before. We'll come back to cards later. I will have to go somehow. I don't know. Maybe I can find just the disc one. I'll check the other discs to make sure that only the first disc is screwed up. Maybe I can just find a disc 1 for sale somewhere. Alright, so let's go switch this out to Storm. I'm kind of terrified what's going to happen when we go to Dalit. Because that's a long video. There's a bunch of FFVs all in a row. Oh yeah, we meet Zell here. Oh yeah, TGZ is a little break right here. Skip that. So what we'll do is we will try to start the Dalit mission, and if we're getting a lot of choppiness in the first FMV, then we'll come back to this tomorrow. I'll go find another copy of FF8. But if it works, we'll go to Dalit. I bet I could actually pull off a Sid cosplay from this game. I could probably do it, actually. I'd have to get, like, really big round glasses, but I could do it. I love in the PC version, you can find out here that Quistis is a 3D model and Sid is a billboard. Right? He has no animation, and he's like 2 polygons. So in the PC remaster, everything is all like upscaled, and then Sid is still like this pixelated. It looks awful. There's a couple spots in the game that it's blatant. It's also really bad in the very first scene where you're sitting in the classroom, because all of the other people in the class, other than like the ones that have animations, they're all just billboards. So let's see if this turns out better. I'm kind of worried. I know I can go over to the retro store by my house to pick up a new copy if the disc is still being problematic, because there's so many FMVs on disc 1. We had a lot of issues in the opening cutscene, and issues with like if I reset and it does the square soft, so presented by Sony kind of scene at the very start, that's apparently an FMV, and it's like it jitters really bad even though it's just text on a black screen. But everything since then has been fine, but there's a lot of FMVs on this disc. And then I'll check the other discs while I'm at it, because I remember my FF8 having issues at one point, but I don't remember exactly where it was. Maybe it was just the start. Yeah, we get to drive the car. We can't drive it through the forest though. We bounce off the forest, try to drive into it. Your copy of Xenogears does that? Oh no. My copy of Valkyrie Profile does that. But it only does it in the Dragon Palace. And it's one room. And it'll just hang loading, and there's a 50-50 chance it will load the room after like 2 minutes. I do wish that there was there was time. Oh, can I leave? Oh, I can leave. Okay, so let's save. I think you can save in the end. Yeah, we can save in the end. What's this? Is there something over here? Oh, there's... Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever done the Timber Maniacs quest. Gotta eat lunch and insulin. I am actually, you know what? It's actually what I'm gonna do right now. Let's take I'm gonna take an hour break, and I'm going to go eat. And then I will do this piece to see if the video works. So if the FMV works perfectly fine, then we'll come back after my break. If it doesn't, I'll post on Discord just saying that it's kind of goofed. And then I'll go get a new disc tomorrow. So I'm going to go eat and then check to make sure this FMV works fine. If it doesn't, then we'll be back tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll be back in about an hour. So everyone take it easy. Thanks everyone for popping by. I'll post, if I'm not back in an hour, I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. So everyone have a great afternoon either way. I will talk to you later. Bye.